Hey guys, Lady Queen here, and in this video I am going to talk a little bit about quote-unquote character maining in Overwatch. Is this a problem? If it is, how so? So basically I've been playing a couple of, well, like 10 quick play games yesterday, and I kind of came to the conclusion that a lot of people like to main characters, like one or two characters. Um, Now, what is maining? Maining is basically you're picking a character, so let's say it's like Genji or fucking Hanzo or some shit like that, right? You pick Genji and you play Genji 90% of the time, barely switching to any other character. Some people only main one character, some people only have two characters, things like that. Now, is this a problem? I think so. Here's why. One reason, and this is in no particular order, this is just the way that I've kind of thought about it, and this is what I came to the conclusion of. So, first reason is your character can get nerfed at any time. So, say you were like a crazy McCree main or something, and you remember McCree got nerfed almost to death, where his fan the hammer wasn't as good, and all this stuff happened. It changed the whole meta, and people stopped playing McCree after a while. Same thing with Pharah. If you were a Pharah main, Pharah got nerfed, kind of. No, it wasn't even Pharah. It was other characters got buffed, so inadvertently it nerfs Pharah because people can take her out so much more easy. So things like that can happen. And if you main a character and your character gets nerfed, now you have to relearn the character, and it might not be to your playstyle anymore, and now you're completely fucked because you only have one character. Second reason is if you are playing competitively. This is what I always say, and I don't want to say that I get flack for it when people say it. Like, people get offended when you say things like this and you tell them that it's not good to only have one or two characters under your belt because they feel like, well, I'm the best at this character, so it's fine. It's not necessarily fine if you're playing competitively and you have another person that plays this character. So say you're a Genji main, right? Maybe you play Genji and you play, I don't know, Tracer, right? So those are the only two characters you've got. Somebody on your team, whether you're solo queuing or you don't have a full team, some person picks Genji and then another person picks Tracer. Now you're fucked. Now you don't have a character to play, and you're playing competitive. You can't leave because now you're gonna, give yourself a disadvantage and you're gonna penalize yourself. Why? Because you only had two characters. I think it's important to at least kind of play every character. And this is where quick play kind of comes in handy, where you just kind of... Quick play isn't really a place where you're really trying to win. I mean, I'm pretty competitive, so I want to win regardless. But at the same time, it's kind of alright if you just go crazy and you be whatever character you want to be. You want to learn a character, you go ahead and do that. This is what I'm kind of doing in this game here. I was trying Mei on attack. It wasn't working out that great for me, so I switched to Junkrat. Junkrat and Mei, two defensive characters, but I wanted to see how they did on this map on attack, just to see, just to experiment, This is quick play, I didn't really care. So that's what I did. You experiment with characters, and then you kind of get a feel for them. Before the patch, where Mei got her blizzard buffed from 8 meters to 10 meters, I didn't play Mei. I barely played Mei. I played Mei a little bit. And now all of a sudden, because Mei is so strong on especially control point games, I started playing her more and I fell in love with Mei. And I'm pretty damn good at Mei. I only played her for maybe 2 weeks or so. So it's something that you guys have to experiment with. Pick your characters who you like. I guess I could recommend kind of picking a character, one or two characters from each of the categories. Not the preset categories, not like, oh, this character is defense, this character is offense, is a tank, things like that. Because there's actually really different categories for all of the characters. Now, on paper, it says that Roadhog is a tank. Not really. Just because he's big and he's got a lot of health doesn't necessarily make him tanky, if that makes any sense. Roadhog is more of a DPS character. He is someone who does a lot of damage without having to use his ultimate. That's what he does. He hooks you in, you're pretty much dead. So, if you want to really say things, Mei can actually be more of a tank than Roadhog because she's got all of these tools in her arsenal that make her very durable. She can self-sustain herself with the ice block, and she can kind of give you almost a Reinhardt feel in the sense of the wall if you place it correctly, things like that. So not all characters, even though they are, again, like, even though they're placed in a certain category, doesn't mean that they are that category. Like Symmetra is placed under support. Symmetra's not support. She's more of a defensive character. So you have to kind of work around these things. Again, you just want to play a bunch of different characters. Like, I don't play Zarya at all, but I want to try and pick up Zarya. I want to have another tank. The only tank in my class that I play is D.Va. But I want to kind of expand on that. I don't know if I'm going to be a huge fan to play Reinhardt, so I figure Zarya is a good alternative. Zarya is still kind of in your face. She's tanky, adorable, and she gains a shit ton of energy charge from the shields, so I just need to learn the timing and all that stuff. But yeah, that's kind of my thought process on that. Again, so either your character will get nerfed if you're maining them, or in competitive play, someone else, if you're not in a full team, someone else could take the character that you feel you're good at. If that happens though, and you're cool about it and stuff, you know, get on your mic, tell them, you know, go into team chat if you're not in team chat or whatever, and kind of say, you know, hey, how good are you at Genji or at Hanzo or whomever it is that you main, and kind of go with that. If you really feel that you're like one of the top Genji players, by all means, go for it. Try to bargain with the other person to let them allow you to play your character, but you always have to kind of think about it and say, someone else could take my character. I need to learn more than the amount I have. Some of you guys asked me what characters I play. So I've been playing Mei a lot, you see that. D.Va has always been the person that I play the most, so I'd say I play D.Va, I play Mei, I play Mercy. From time to time I will play Lucio, but I prefer to play Mercy. I play Junkrat. I kind of, every now and again, I'll play Pharah. Not as much as I'd like to, but I do play Pharah. Shit, I had someone else. I play Symmetra sometimes. Symmetra's actually quite good if you're aggressive with it, and you can place her turrets well. And, there's someone else. I play Genji sometimes. I do play Genji a little bit. And I think that's my repertoire for right now. Oh, and Zenyatta. I do play Zenyatta. So yeah, that's my kind of thing. I want to expand it though, and I'm not saying you guys have to play all 22 characters and you have to play them well. No, I'm just saying that it would be better for your team, especially if you played more characters. I think that's something that helps a lot. Unless, of course, you're a support. Supports, really, you don't have to... You can main supports and be okay, because supports are incredibly important. So if you're just someone who doesn't want to be all in the action and just kind of heal people, you can main Zenyatta, Lucio, Ana if you want, and Mercy, and that's fine, because supports are crucial to the game. But when you're maining characters who might not even be that great in terms of DPS or anything else, it can kind of put a hamper on the potential of your team, you know? But that's just my opinion. I just kind of wanted to get this out, you know. It's just been something that I've been thinking about recently, and especially in quick play, it's come to my attention a lot. You'll see a lot of Genjis and Hanzos. Literally, I shit you not, I played a game where there was like 4 Hanzos and a Genji, and I was, who was I? I was Zenyatta or something, and I'm sitting there like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, it was crazy. Again, quick play is kind of a place where you just kind of go and unwind and kind of learn characters, but it's still pretty funny to see that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I want to discuss. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Message me, whatever, we'll talk about it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I have some videos to upload later, and I will. So I'll see you guys later. Bye!